Hello, I'm Errol at home, and in this video I'm showing how I made a wooden soap mould which can be used to make different widths and lengths of soap logs. I'm using 18mm untreated pine in 3 different widths. My soap mould is 45 centimeters in total length, and here I'm cutting a bottom board from 90mm wide timber. The 2 end pieces are 97mm long, which together with the 18mm depth of the base adds up to 115mm, which is how tall the sides are. I'm using the sizes of timber that are readily available from DIY shops, but you can create custom sizes if you want to rip the timber along the length to get the exact widths you want. The only limitations of the size of your mould are the widths of timber available and the length of the bolts you use. The cut ends were given a quick sanding with 120 grit sandpaper to get rid of sharp edges and splinters. The 2 side pieces were cut of 115mm wide timber, cut to 45 centimeter lengths, and 2 holes were drilled in each end to take the bolts. I'm using grapeseed oil to give the timber some protection from the soap batter which will inevitably fall on it at some point during its lifespan. The bolts are 8mm diameter, and at 135mm they are barely long enough to hold this together. I may drill a recess in the sides to allow the bolt heads to sink in a bit, to give more thread on the other side for the butterfly nut to grip. The ends can be placed where you want, depending on whether you're making a small test batch or a full-size batch. I used the narrower 65mm base and ends for this batch of honey soap, lining the mould with baking paper and taping it down on the outside to hold it still. The unmoulding was very simple, and I'm pleased with how it's working. It took less than an hour to make and didn't require any special tools or skills, so if you want a reusable homemade soap mould, do give this one a try.